card. All right, I believe the thing was someone's always with you. So Christos is like religion, let's say that. You're eternally loved and held within the palm of creation. Feel my presence beside you, my dear friend, for I am always with you. You are always in my heart. And this just gave me like vibes of like a childhood friend or somebody from younger years that is passed on. Specifically for me, would be my best friend growing up. She died of like so many things. She had coronary heart disease, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis. She took Redux or a form of fen-phen and ended up like with all these deadly things and died when she was 24. But anywho, so she was sick from when she was like 12 because of the lupus and juvenile RA and things. So I don't know, it's something to do with old friends. Anywho, hey. Happy whatever day today. Oh, wow. It's going to be one of them days. It's hump day, isn't it? It's Wednesday. All day. Just don't give up trying to do what you have always wanted to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. Ella Fitzgerald, names and initials may have something to do with nothing. All right, a faded event. Oh, well, here we go. All right, Tampa, Florida. I don't think so. I never had my volume on, but my boyfriend called this morning. He's like, I could be dead on the side of the road and you wouldn't even. Sorry. Anywho, mending. So here we go with like the old childhood friends. They look like kids. It looks like something is, coming in because it's a faded event. Oh, geez. And then there's a storm and hostilities and a diverted road, a fork in the road. Time to make a decision. Defense is up. Someone might be like leery of someone coming back around or something, or even of like the dead energy. I don't know, there's a lot of ancestral energy popping up even in the other titles. So let's go ahead and have a look, see what we have going on here. Yin energy. Is this thing like still ringing? No. Whew. All right, so that's feminine energy, exchanging gifts. That is something physical. It's also the law of attraction, like you've earned it, you've worked for it, you will see it. And then this is rest and rejuvenation, time for a nap. That is, I don't know, the fox is there. That's kind of like maybe it's too quiet or something like that. Maybe that's the calm before the storm that we just saw. And now we have that fork in the road. And I'm getting like two roads like diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled, and that has made all the difference, or whatever the hell. Kind of that vibe. So I don't know if people are off to the side watching or what the dead people vibe is again, but it's been around, and I feel like it's just gonna stick around too. I just want to see what that was. Hold please. I'm not used to these live things either, but I am waiting for somebody to deliver some stuff, but they didn't tell me when they were coming. Anywho, this is why I have my volume off, because shiny things, y'all, shiny things. Tarot, just pick up the tarot. Zip it. All right, the Page of Wands. Message. Oh, the Two of Coins. So yesterday, I think this came out in the same row. And I was like, well, it says somebody always pays their debt. So I don't know, something's getting closer here. Emperor. So there's something to do with like this Aries, this power energy. Somebody is a storm. They are a tornado. They've made a mess. Ooh, they leave a mess. Five of Wands. They have involved. Somebody has got like a bunch of people involved in some bullshit here. The things have been out of your hands. It's almost like you just got to step out of the way. And so you have Two of Swords. Let me just, Empress. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let me just go over here. I'll do the things quietly off to the side. The Emperor thinks, let the Emperor think they're running things. It's like disengaging. Can I have another card on that, please? The Knight of Spears. And the Magician. So there's definitely like some communication is wonky. And some fire sign may be young. This Aries fire sign may be young, or a Sagittarius fire sign may be younger and immature. And you can't force them or make them or push them. And so you just gotta stand off to the side. All right, what's this yin energy, which is Empress energy? The King of Cups, which is a mature personality, which is very learned and planned. They've taken time to set themselves straight. Also feels like somebody is, there's like quite a few conversations going on over here with these Five of Wands, with these multiple people about a feminine energy. A Cancer could have something to do with nothing, but there is like this masculine energy over here that has wanted to take over the things, and now the people are having to, this person could be a Sagittarius, this King of Cups, having to face the music or something like that, having to do with the feminine. Almost like, all right, you were right, I wish I listened to you, but you can't go back time. Something has gone on for years. What is this? What's right here? It's a lot extra energy. The King of Wands, the Queen of Coins, who's been out without the Kings recently, and then there's the Page of Wands. So something's definitely to do with a couple children, or a very young energy and much older energy. These men are talking about this woman in the family. This woman is the matriarch of the Ten of Coins here. There's trying to get some message out, or she's trying to get some message out around these men. Seven of Swords. The Nine of Cups. There is a very selfish vibe to the whispers going on. It's like they really, really, really want to keep the things going because somebody is never going to admit that they're wrong, or that they've wronged anyone, or that they've caused a lot of damage. There's a lot of psychic energy too with all, I just saw the King and the Queen of Cups. A lot of praying, a lot of leaving it to faith. Samson, what are you doing? All right, what is this? With the time for a nap and the fox, which we just saw the Seven of Swords. So while the things are quiet and the Empress has stepped to the side, the whispering continues. Temporary time of non-action. A non-answer is an answer, so without replying or engaging, you give people answers. Like you don't have to say a lot or even anything. Five of Coins, Judgment. So there is people here, up to 5 people or more, that are under judgment, some about something having to do with some family, some matriarch in some family. Someone keeps placing some woman in front of another woman, when really it's like the winner has stepped to the side and let the runner-up like drive, just because, I don't know, the winner is better. And then there's the Two of Wands, which was pretty much this fork in the road and the whole thing I just said. But the Five of Coins is a great loss. And also being left out, like, it doesn't matter. Woo-wee, the Page of Coins just flipped itself in reverse. I do feel like people keep going down the wrong road here. There's a lot of choosing things that are for the imbalance here to feed some energy. Some woman, some feminine energy requires power. She like has to be in the forefront. Six of Wands versus the Nine of Wands and the Tower. So it's definitely somebody's in like this whole quiet stuff is not going to last forever with this Tower. This Empress here who has like set themselves to the side. Ooh, there's a bunch of traitors. I didn't even see that over there. I don't even know how long it's been there. Traitor. Justice. You just have to let the universe do its thing. We are not the deliverers of justice. Although, being a Libra, you do come with karma. You learn the lesson and they learn the lesson, and the lessons tend to be bigger and have legalities attached to them, or some sort of contracts, just because of the, all the signs and synchronicities around the Libra sign and whomever else here. So the Wheel of Fortune is a fated event. A lot of star energy too. So let's see here. What's this fork in the road? Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So here we go with the blast from the past. I feel like that things are much bigger now. The people are. I don't know if they've grown up or out or whatever, in whatever form. Oh, here they come. And it's more than one. Seven of Wands, Seven of Coins, Six of Wands, and the Six of Cups. 6, 6, 7, 7. 6, 7, 7, 6. So that's also a mirror image that came out. Flip-flopped. So definitely with the ages, I do feel like there is some like definite judgment, death. This is a reconciliation and a renewal from these childhood wounds and past. Now these could be siblings that haven't talked in a really long time. Five of Wands, parents that haven't talked to their children in a long time. Definitely a lot of family problems with the traitor energy. Eight of Cups, but there is definitely a lot of shifts going on. And they are being felt, I just like heard around the world, especially with like the earthquakes, and expect more of the world traumas. I mean, I think every time I come on and I really, like, we just saw another tornado. I know it's supposed to be pretty wet in the East Coast, and I saw like a flood warning, but I only watch, I don't watch any local news, and I only watch Fox News. So I don't necessarily see the weather. Sometimes I see some things on TikTok and I'm like, ooh, I was talking about a volcano and there the things are, but I'm telling you, some things, I think yesterday it was a volcano, but I said a couple other things, but there is more earthquakes coming, as well as more floods and fires, and 'tis the season. I don't know, y'all. It didn't snow here this year really either, and we used to get a ton of snow. So things are changing at a rapid rate. This is Mother Earth doing what she does. All right, so let's go ahead and have a look-see. Here we go with the children. Mother and daughter, father and son. That's not, yeah, it is what you wanted. Oh, all right. What's this here? Karma, surrender, a fated event. It's also God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So stepping aside, because so maybe somebody has some sort of problems or addictions that need to be addressed. That's Sagittarius. It is also like Earth Angel energy, and standing alone. So separating, also legalities, hierarchy, the family stuff as well. Oh, see, I was talking about leaders in originals, like the real leader. Deceptive chameleon, the ability to see all the sides. So the cardinal is Libra, and the mutable, I don't even know what it is. Honestly, I don't know the signs that are mutable. You might, but doesn't stick in my brain. So definitely there is an adeptness. I also think that is like part of like the chameleon energy, where it's like this person just has to be number one in everyone's world. This is why they're trying to take over, or have taken over, or will take over, or whatever. Somebody is just like has to be number one in their children's world, your children's world, their sisters, their brothers, their husbands. Like, this person is number one at the top of all the things in their mind. What's this right here? This could be Libra. This sounds like Libra energy. Anywho, but it does not have to be. So it's Libra or the Cross Watcher. You could flip-flop it. So a lot of karma with the Wheel of Fortune. Fated event. It's out of your hands. You get what you deserve. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go with the standoff and the stepping aside. So you can see the cards are like backing me up here, but the opposing teams. It's like, all right, I know I don't fit in over there, so let me just go over here, the little snowflake here. I'm gonna go do my own thing. I know I'm unique. I got a fucking like unicorn energy. Anywho, moving. I just saw the whatever. It was a transition, and I feel like people have had to walk away from people, places, and things that they love, and but sometimes just love isn't enough. What is this right here with the game, the stalemate, the non-committal? This is the card that I was like, oh, I just saw the forget it. It's a transition. It's also pregnancy, a birth of a child, and I saw a ladybug. So that's a birth of a daughter. So something to do with young energy. So moving, restless, change, arriving, departing. So a lot of transformations. There's definitely a lot of problems and blockages, and whoever this woman is tried to like keep the things going, whatever. She's about to like, I don't know, get kicked off the top of that fucking hill by the snowflake. Alright, what's this feminine energy? Excitement. Ooh, twin flame stuff. So, ooh, and then there's a bear. That is mother energy. There's a lot of excitement, and this is also a mirror. This is heart-centered energy. Right, I can't. These both, one's a heart chakra awakening, and this is heart-centered, and it's also a legality. It's doing what's right. It's fair and just. So there we go with the legality. So there is some sort of legal thing here. Authority, pride, and ego. Obviously, there's a lot of fire with the fireworks, so fire signs. Chemistry, some things like you just can't get away from. Science says so. And here we go, boss, judge, CEO. So things that I've already like said in protective energy. So I do feel like, and then there's the dead people. This energy is being protected for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So that just sounded totally stupid. 15, 15, and 30. So there's an 11, 11. So I don't know. There's a lot. There could be some sort of like twin energy, like two children. I guess they don't have to be twins, but it does seem like there's more than one. It's also a very large and tall and big energy, like really big with the bear. And the storks are tall and skinny, so I don't know, it's just very, very big. So the dead people are around the woman, and this is the energy that I'm talking about, the je ne sais quoi, the thing science says they have to come back. There's a yearning. It's like, nurture versus nature. Even children that have never ever known their parents always want to know where they come from. Not only that, like some of us, with like the ancestry and things like that, where you can find your family that like nobody's ever known, and then becoming close with them. It's in the blood and the DNA, and as much as the people trying to get in the way and separate the things, you can only do so much. The soul, there's a reason why we're put here to do the things with each other, and the opposition is always in the way. And the brighter you shine, the more opposition. So what is this right here with the more stars and the moon? It's the nighttime and the fox. Fox is out at night. The Hierophant. And then there's another child. So we've seen both the boy and the girl. Ooh, boy. And that's that Queen of Pentacles. She was out on this with the tarot as well. The Hierophant is a spiritual leader and teacher. It's also this like lesson, allowing dreams to arise. So it's like also like your prayers have been heard. You're definitely not alone, like they said. And here we go with the tree, not being alone. And this is Gaia, Mother Earth, the center of everything. This is a mother energy. This is a mother energy. This is a mother energy. And then we've seen the Empress a few times. And then we have the fucking bear. It's about a lot of mothering. Anywho, domestic stuff is all over here. Everything's about family. So, polar opposites might be something. And then all with the personal growth and the evolution and the things that are in your DNA with the lineage. Yeah, infertility. So definitely a lot to do with babies and pregnancies and fucking life lessons. So an earth sign could have something to do with something, and then we got the fire signs, specifically Taurus and Sagittarius. They don't have to be at all. Temperance, but it's also like the Hierophant and Temperance. It's like we're all God's chosen ones, but you know, I don't know that not all of us believe the things, and there's a mix of, you know, all sorts of the mixed bag here on Earth. We're not all what we appear to be, but that's like, see, we're not all what we appear to be. I'm like, not all of us are humans or whatever the fuck. But that's a whole nother story, and that ain't my story to tell, really, because that's just way too confusing. So the mask, there's a lot of concealing. These people are trying to hide things. And this mother energy could be trying to hide something for this boy over here. It's a man child, possibly. Jealous, deception, the snake. So there's a lot of hidden motives in show stuff, disguising. So like this is not the way it's supposed to be here. All right. What is this? So there we go with the King of Cups. Springing into action. Excitement. Coming alive in growth. So these people have participated in stunting people's growth, not wanting them to set goals and to meet them, because these are both about goal setting. So definitely there's a lot of getting in the way of that with the albatross, the burdens and the guilt, shame, a lot of guilt tripping, a lot of smoke and mirrors. Yeah, you know it. All right, so let's see. Your last name is Fox. Your thing is Fox. That's funny. A night fox. Did you see this? Oh, funny. You weren't here when I pulled it, but I'll just show you the fox is on the time for a nap, and it's night. I love it. Anywho, it's not everything is exactly how I say it. It's just like you're here in the reading and a lot of whatever. I have to move on because I don't have time for this. All right, what's this fork in the road? Time to make a decision. The skies. About what's the right way to go with the growth here, that says that it's happening, that the people are trying to get it to happen, but this mask and these people have got a firm grip on, let's say, minors, and again, they don't have to be, but anywho. All right, so the skies is about sudden, accidental, surprise, in a reckoning. So for the decision is like a slap in the face. It is shocking. It is exactly what these people have been rallying against. And here's the child. All right, and then it's time. It's like, you know, the sky says, the fork in the road says it's time to make a decision. The clock fucking says that shit too. Something's unstoppable. And this is what I'm saying with the DNA, with the history and the family and the, you can put the things off for as long as you like, but it's just in us. You can't shut it off forever. All right, it's instinct, which is very much the bear as well, is very instinctual energy. And also, you know, like there's some energy that's coming out in people. Maybe they were raised a certain way and someone's like, oh no, wait, you can't do that, don't do that, do it this way. I feel like people are going back to their roots. And there's the things that have been stuck here with the element of earth. It all has to do with duty, but there's a definite crossing of bridge here. And there's all this jealous, toxic energy. And then there's the tower. People feel like they're going to be totally left alone and in the dust because somebody wants to go out and explore some shit with their soulmates here. And find out what's up with the deep connection, the things that they just can't keep from feeling. Soulmate, twin flame, all the heart stuff, and a pair of things, like I said. So, anywho, woo! All right, there's travel and movement. X marks the spot. People are trying to find out where somebody lives or how they're gonna get there, or anywho, navigate something. That was a house. I don't know if anyone saw that, but I still have it. So you want to show up at someone's house, they want to show up at your house, however this is going. For you, but creation is a blueprint. It's definitely DNA. It is a concept of God or whatever. Something about the seventh day. Somebody wants to start over from scratch or people are like the myths and the lies are keeping people from starting over from scratch. But you know, like we got the 1111 and all the chemistries and stuff, but right behind here. So, like I said, the things are not they're not escapable. This is why it keeps coming back around. And there's a lot of people that are in trouble with this snake stuff here, that have literally sold their souls to get what they want right now. And these are maybe people that maybe didn't have any faith and they didn't believe in God. But now that they're getting older, people are like, oh, fuck my life, what did I do? Memory, and you can't turn back the things as well. Also, I feel like in the dreams, somebody could be having dreams of passed on loved ones that are like showing people what they've done wrong. It's almost like, you know, like what is that Christmas movie with the fucking Scrooge here? You know, they all show up and they're like, hey, listen. And people wake up a new person and they're like, I gotta switch the things around right now, an anonymous threat. So there's something going on with people who definitely feel threatened by an outside energy. But this is like one of God's warriors. So Archangel Michael is what this is reminding me of, or for me, I resonate with Azrael, which is the angel of death, which is probably why I get a lot of death out here. And yin and yang, the emperor and the empress. This definitely could have to do with some sort of divorce, breakup, separation. And it is all learning process, and there could absolutely be a difference in age. There could be children that are school age. It could be any old school age up through high school. There's definitely a lot of packing and boxing and hiding and memories. And then there's the rats out here, which is filth, loss, and decay. It's like to fill the void. It's a no-go with the demon. And these are the people, like I said, that sold their souls. They want the things. They want what they want, and they want it now, the jackpot. Like, if I can have the things now, I can make them want me and need me, and they'll never go back to whatever. But the bullies, these people got it all wrong here. We all make mistakes and we're all sinners, and these people think that they're this says mistaken identity as I say mistake. These people think, and I say this a lot, we're all sinners. Your sins are not any less sinful than my sins, and vice versa. So stop standing in judgment. All of us, we can't be judgy of other people, what they look like, how they dress, or what they do. We're not them and they're not us, and that's not our job. And that's part of the experience too, is to live life not in judgment of other people and even of ourselves. You know, you gotta let the things go. You can't hold your own feet to the fire forever. I mean, it's over. The thing yesterday is gone. We can't do anything about it. We all do things that we regret. We all have moments where we lose our marbles. You know what I mean? It ebbs and flows. It's not supposed to be all rainbows and butterflies and shits like that. It's supposed to be good and bad. You can't know the good without the bad. You can't know love without hate. You can't know the light without dark. This is science. We need all of it to exist. Why? I don't know. I just think this is a big old game, and you know, we're here playing it. We keep on coming back. Why? Also, I don't know, because I don't have all the answers, but there's past life experiences. I say the things and then here they are. Past life, lineage. Family is very important in connection to source and the Hierophant. And some of us to come back are definitely, it is a game, definitely better than others, because I can remember from my whole life. Even like, you know, I'm not that big, I'm only 4'11". So I mean, from like really small, like I didn't want children, even though I ended up having them, because I thought that there was enough children that needed homes and love, and that this world was terrible, and who wants to actually decide to bring children into this world? There's a lack of love and attention for everyone. There's so much pollution with the passed on people that the energies aren't able to leave because they didn't do the things that they wanted to do. So there's a lot of regrets here, and people are committing suicide. They're doing drugs. They're separating from families. The politics are separating people's beliefs, the morals, the brainwashing. I mean, it's a little bit of this and it's a little bit of that. And it's also chemicals. Our environmental surroundings are very important. And we need to understand that the things that we put into our body and that are around us affect our mood and our thought. especially in little children. So, you know, literally our environment, poisons can change our brain and make us like crazy. So be aware that everything has a meaning, and you need to put it all together in order to play the game. All right, on to the next reading. That was 30 minutes. Love of a lifetime. But this is, you know what this is legendary. I said that certain people keep on coming back is because they've been here from the beginning. It's the Hierophant that keeps coming out, the hierarchy, the level of knowing of all the dimensions. All right, I'll catch you on the flip side. Toodaloo.